It's Wednesday! Hello, everybody. How's it going? And yeah, I'm Chris, and yeah, we got Steve. Chris and Steve, blah 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 blah. But we've also got Mike PowerWash himself. How's it going? How's it going, Mike?
I'm feeling very good.
Oh, you're feeling. What have you been up to?
Oh, do you want to know?
I think we have to know now. Oh no, is it?
Just haven't showered today.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought for a second there, I thought you might go into a nappy anecdote. Hold on. Chill out, guys. We haven't even.
I'm not done any cleaning yet. I've got some lore for you though. We've been learning the lore.
He's reading all the hidden documents. And
of course. Of course.
So, there's a lost cat called Ulysses. Very fluffy. Please call the mayor. But most interestingly,
the mayor.
The mayor.
Is it the mayor's cat?
The mayor's cat Ulysses is missing. But most interestingly, Bigfoot is on the loose. He's struck again, according to the Mikening Post.
Mike, listen. Listen, Mike.
Yes, sir.
You are the one who has a shower today, and you're making my controller move across the desk because I'm not holding it right. I just need to take a second and say hello, Ginger. Hello, Craggle Rocks. What's going on?
Mike, I found some fun here.
Oh, Christ.
A ladder match? Oh, my God.
Oh, the ladder. I'm going to put a ladder in now. Oh, I found...
Who wants to play football against me?
Found Elon's X.
I'm not falling for that again.
Who wants to play a game of football?
What about you?
No, no! Mike.
I saw that.
So we could... So if one of us had done, say, the Lara Croft levels in single player, we could then do it.
Yes. I think it's on me to complete them at some point.
It's not even like a proper story. What are they doing with that? That's silly.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
They've got to think of streamers these days, and they
Chris
don't.
is looking very clean.
Thank you.
I lost the ball, guys. I'm sorry. You can see it in the distance there.
If you look
on the puck.
you can see Elon's X.
I can't see it.
What can't you see?
The ball.
Football.
Yeah.
It's over behind that tree. I think it's.
Behind the tree.
You'll see there's a ball over there.
Put your sniper scope on, you obviously.
Yeah, it was pretty much with us.
Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen. Steve's finally, because we can't see a ball, can we?
The ball.
It's not. Steve, there's no Japanese sniper. Sorry, Mike. What's the?
I just it says grime everywhere. I thought that was.
Give us a briefing. You guys seen the remnant or the remnants? You seen this? You heard about this?
The remnant.
What's that with the Leonardo DiCaprio and the bear?
Yeah, yeah. The video game though, that game.
Yeah. People want to know side by it.
Supposed to be 3-player Dark Souls like with guns.
Oh my God.
It's everything we love.
Oh, how about that Armored Core 6?
6 players.
Yeah, people are excited about
that. Is it 6-player? Or you just? No.
There's a rumor it's got like a 6-player multiplayer on it.
Really?
Well, I just think it looks like the kind of from software game that I might get somewhere in, even without inviting Mike and Cheddars into my game to. I never went back to Elden Ring after that, Mike. I don't want to.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was looking for an excuse.
It's just such a good peak, didn't it? Are we clean this bitch or not?
Bitch.
Time to clean, isn't it? Time to clean.
Yeah, I'm doing a perimeter sweep, guys.
Yeah, me too. I think me and Chris are.
Gone low, and I'm getting the bottom.
I'm going to do all of the lyrics to Nothing Compares to You. Okay.
Oh no.
There we go.
But make it PowerWash, please.
It's been 7 hours and 16 days since Mike had a shower.
Oh.
Well, I don't.
It is PowerWash, too. Yeah.
I thought you were going to go into like a nappy anecdote.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Well, thank you for, I appreciate, I mean, how many anecdotes can you get out of that, really?
It's a pretty clean.
Right?
Once they're out of the first day, these nappies aren't too bad.
But anyway, thank you for joining us here on Wednesday, everybody. Cheddars has been detained by the police. He's committed a crime, several crimes. But basically, they were those crimes from like the 80s, and he's just been sort of found out now and brought to justice now. So don't worry, Cheddars is getting the... He'll get the help he needs.
He'll help you. In the name.
But obviously, Steve and Mike. But Mike, I mean, this stream is entitled Mike PowerWash 3, the Mikening.
The Mikening, love it.
That might have been what I called the last one, but there's no possible.
Wouldn't that have been two? We've not updated the number at least. Isn't that the bare minimum we can do?
What do you mean?
Just because of the writer's strike.
God, I mean,
I'm saying if you call the last one the Mikening 3, surely you should at least call this one 4 or something.
no. This is number 3.
Oh, so the last one was called 2 then?
Yeah, this is Mike PowerWash 3, the Mikening.
I thought you literally called the last one Mike PowerWash 3, the Mikening. You didn't even bother updating the...
No. Well, I might have called the last one the Mikening, but I don't remember.
Well, I guess kind of like it happens sometimes. Suddenly get a number of scribes.
What's the best thing to do? Small nozzle? What are you guys doing?
It sort of depends. Depends on the bit, doesn't it?
I'm going for a middle nozzle because I'm going right around the bottom, around the base. Just getting that annoying like floor to bit done for everyone.
Floor? Is that your fancy industry term for water on the floor?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow,
Yeah.
You have played this game a lot.
It's all about how close you can get from it, isn't it? Again, if you can do like some kind of skimming round, but I want to keep like a medium blast on, just to kind of really get like not a lot of time, but it's doing it like in one shot. Like it's not missing. If it hits, it cleans. I'm just stepping along. Tell you what, playing on mouse and keyboard.
I don't think that's fair that Mike's on a mouse and keyboard. Like, how is that fair to me and Steve on controller?
Yeah, exactly. Famously a big advantage in any kind of FPS.
Yeah, so Mike's score is going to be like double R's, but don't...
Exactly. With all the headshots I get, it will be down to
Yeah. Mike and I were just briefly talking about Secret Invasion before we went live. No spoilers, obviously, but I thought the whole scroll thing was building up to a big epic, double movie or whatever. But no.
Especially as it like ties on from another huge movie, Captain Marvel. That was all set up there. It's pretty surprising. It's not.
I thought that it was like the new kind of ever-present Thanos threat. But no.
The biggest, I just found it boring.
Has Emilia Clarke,
Sure.
like in every other role apart from Game of Thrones, has she wowed?
No.
She was pretty decent in
Terminator. That Terminator that she was in.
Was she in Rogue One? No, Solo. She was. I thought she was quite good in Solo.
Oh, I still haven't seen it.
Mainly because Daenerys. She's just. I mean, Daenerys is fine.
Oh wow. This metal is not clean, guys. No, I'm gonna fucking. Yeah, this is. Wow, I've got to have a full nozzle.
The problem is though, certainly in this TV show thing. She's just phoning in her Daenerys performance.
Yeah, that's why I think
I'm not getting
liked
much else.
Solo. It was she just got to be a different kind of role for one. Instead of just
Olivia Colman, I tell you what.
It's mad.
What did you say? Sorry.
Well, Sophie's in it from Peep Show.
Olivia Colman. Oh,
no, Sophie from Peep Show.
Everyone loves Olivia Colman. Sophie from Peep Show.
Right, so what I'm doing, I'm getting my soap dispenser out. I'm trying to get some metal. This metal's tough.
Whoa! Soap? What's going on, Poodles? Soap?
Soap, yeah.
What? Isn't water enough? That's how I clean myself. Just water.
If you have some cash, you can go to the shop and buy especially a little clean.
You've lost me. You completely lost me.
All right.
Is this why people just say that I'm still smelly but also wet and not?
Yes.
I didn't really.
How do I?
Being the gnome.
Trying to get my soap.
But yeah, no spoilers for episode 6, Poodles, because Mike hasn't seen it. But when Kevin Feige was revealed at the end to be the head scroll, I was like, that makes sense. He was in one of them, wasn't he? He's a robot camera, She-Hulk.
Oh man, this is great, guys. I'm thinking on the methods. Don't even worry about the.
Yeah. I was worried.
What's going on, Andy? Stephen, your rewatch of the MCU. Where are you? How are you? And what are you?
I I just did the what I coined the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU.
Ant-Man 2.
Ant-Man 1. Ant-Man 1. Did Ant-Man 1. That's the most recent one. Yeah, we didn't watch one last week due to certain things.
Yeah, that
which
was...
we don't need to go into. But yeah, no, Ant-Man was fine. You know. I found the annoying of it, the start of it annoying, but...
Chris, this metal thing here, have you cleaned this? Please get a ping.
Yeah, it already glowed, yeah. Oh. Hey, wait a minute, go away. This is my bit.
Yeah, you gotta find your own bit.
Mike, fuck off! Mike, what are you doing? You can't do all the metal bits, they're the fun bit. You're such a cunt.
What's he doing?
He's cleaning my little metal bits I was saving till last. And just not listening to me now when I've asked him to stop.
I've got metal soap, so it does it instantly. Just don't worry about it. It takes ages otherwise. Come on.
You are a bastard.
Piece of work.
I'm turning your children against you. I'm getting them into sport, and that's all I'll say on it.
I don't want metal. It's looking really nice in the other. Oh, it looks good now. It's clean. Oh. Well, that's kind of
it's just
come around to claim all the credit. I've been working on this for ages. Oh yeah, since I came.
I know it's total.
Steve, you've done a fantastic job. This is
I'm having a whale of a time.
No iron team, but there is an iron mic.
I'm doing the team. The metal takes a long.
I'm doing the team. I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
One of the greatest.
The unchecked ego running rampant over there.
It's ridiculous. I'm doing the team.
So Civil War next. Of course.
Got another thing left.
That one's. Mike doesn't really like that one, does he?
Of course he doesn't. Mike, explain yourself.
He's one young. He knows my favourite.
Doesn't have Tobey Maguire in it.
Not Tobey Maguire. That is always a.
Sorry,
even I can.
I've run out of the metals now, so leave it to you guys in the face.
Yeah, I did. That man was fun, wasn't it? I think you said, Kristen, you were chatting like you can tell like some of the action bits, some of the bits that are done by Edgar Wright, that are sort of still in there, like
they were all right until post Endgame, and that's when I was like,
yeah, I agree.
And that's when Mike started to take me to go and see them.
Right.
And I was like,
I didn't like Love and Thunder. I know Mike did, but Love and Thunder was really bad.
I'll rewatch it again.
Yeah. two Gorns in one day. You're spoiling me. How's it going, Toad? Andrew, Monkey, Craggle Rocks, Poobles, Ginger, Mike, Steve, and Chris. What a group!
Wow, is it?
What a group!
So are we happy to stick on the outside and moving in? Is that kind of the vibe?
Just going at it. Usually we get to a point where we're like, all right, we've got 99% done. What the hell are we looking for? But for the moment, it's just all good times till now.
Not clean. I'm still quite obsessed with these metal things.
Did you complete Tunic, Mike?
I did complete Tunic, yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I get that and Death's Door confused. So now I had a few. Both
they do look very similar. I saw a video for Death's Door and was like, wow, okay, yeah, you're almost like a little fox thing as well.
Huh?
Been kicked. The game session was closed by the host. Charming.
Mike
gone. He's just gone.
There's his whole internet. This is what happens. Selfish Michael.
Selfish Michael. Hopefully he stays in the game.
My own brother.
Yeah,
I just don't. Let's never go back. Let's leave him in there. It's Super Mario Sunshine Remastered, Steve. Yeah. It's amazing that I have got any fun out of this. Considering.
Yeah, it's a chill thing to chat during. I think it's about the height of my enjoyment of it.
I really hated that on the GameCube. Huh?
Can you hear me? I've been kicked out of the game. Can you?
Oh no! Yeah, we all got kicked out.
We all got kicked.
Means that we lost all our progress.
We in the menu, are we?
We are all in the main menu.
Now we can do the SpongeBob jobs, though.
No, we can't have lost our progress. Can't have.
Progress.
Does it?
Also, Mike, you said perimeter earlier on. Now, what's going on?
We're good. Resume job. We're all good.
Resume job. Fantastic. This game.
6%.
Are you sure you don't want to resume the job, Mike?
Resume the job.
What did I say wrong? Perimeter.
You said perimeter, and you just said progress.
Yeah, I got a few weird.
Listen. You're paying for that,
Oh.
King. You're paying for that, King. Yeah. So speak his English.
Speak of the English.
Invite
Surprisingly,
company.
we don't have more Americanisms than we all do. Have you sent an invite, Mike?
And on the
Right now.
and on the side of the car, so it said cock and piss.
Invites with you. 6%.
Hey.
Oh,
Go
we don't
find
want
mine
to
away.
lose that. We don't want to lose that progress.
No, that's key.
I would have played an 8-bit. Nothing compares to
You'd
you.
be very excited by something.
Hmm?
There's the ball back. There's the ball back.
What is point for you?
Try and keep it in the area this time, so
Steve.
squaring it away.
Steve.
Get on.
Toad's
Hello.
gone. Get a load. Yeah, and then Toad says, "He just likes American things."
Just like American things.
Look at. Do you know what I mean? It's like
I'm more than this. This is a
Oh.
shame.
Ballers.
I'd cleaned all of this.
No, it's not.
We have lost progress.
some metal bits. There's some metal bits now that
Yeah,
that other people can do as well.
Yeah.
I
I've
thought
spent so long on this bloody. What these are called? Gnomes. That's what gnomes. Spent so long on this gnome, and now looking
Yeah,
it's all
fine.
dirty again.
Anyway, yeah. So for me, after Endgame, I think there were some films I quite enjoyed after Endgame, but the whole it has felt a bit. You always had that direction, that underlying threat, and the payoff was so great.
Yeah,
but-
it's bizarre that it's Kang and he was set up in a TV show and then like it's a very interesting set of sequence. And now
That's sort of only just happened. Well, not only
yeah,
just.
that's too right.
But yeah, like I said, the scroll thing was there, and now they're just kind of. Well, I'm sure it'll come back into it, but
they needed to.
this 6-part series, I thought. I don't know. Doing a right Steamo though, it's just another stressful day. Oh God.
They needed Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, what does that mean?
What's Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but what do you mean?
I'm familiar with what it is.
They did. What was it called? They have like the big
The
arc,
sagas, the Cell saga and the Frieza saga.
and then and in between those, they had some really fun little mini intense sagas that some crucial happened.
Yeah, but
really to that effect.
Dragon Ball. If they Dragon Ball Z'd it, then Secret Invasion would have been 42 episodes before anything even for one character to get out one sentence. And who's got that kind of time? I tried to rewatch Dragon Ball Z
Rewatch.
last year. Well, I didn't see it all.
I see. Like
I saw what was on Cartoon Network in this country and America, and they were like heavily edited. So I wanted to watch it all. It's just said, but it's like I don't have the time or the patience anymore. It takes it takes too long for anything to happen.
Me and my mate would watch it in shifts.
Shift. You got the
You
night shift.
take shifts and then you catch each other up with your.
That's pretty much it, exactly. Yeah, when we burn out on it, they'll decide to pick it up and then just give them the skinny on it.
It's hilarious. So you'd watch like 6 episodes, then he'd watch the next 6.
Either, yeah, like 2 weeks in a row, and you'd just be like, right, I'm going to tag you in and then just catch it up. It's great. Not a bad way to do it.
No,
It's like a good way to do it.
I had a great time back in the day. But my attention, like I've said on the stream many times, sorry everyone, my attention span just seems to get worse, and I just can't really handle anime anymore. It's long.
It's long.
I was really enjoying Attack on Titan like a few years ago, and then like I said, always the same. Characters charging up his attack and talking about it for 30 minutes.
Genius.
Yeah, exactly. Can't write that kind of stuff.
Imagine a writer's strike. That's the studio execs go mad for that kind of stuff.
There's no end in sight to this strike, and my work specifically has been taken away. It's affecting me, everyone. Me.
They're still
Matt Damon.
They were still filming in the UK, weren't they?
Some things are, but mostly not. Mostly not. Exactly, Andrew. Andrew. I need to work out. Andy, Andrew, Mr. Monkey. Tell me what to call you. Say my name. It's like David Bowie. I never. I was told conclusively it was Bowie, and then like I heard him being called Bowie to his face. I'm like, well, now I don't know what to believe.
You know what? I say believe.
Always just stick with Bowie.
David.
Yeah, David, exactly, yeah, based on first name terms.
What does Ross say? Friends, it like David Bowie. So it's probably wrong.
David, yeah, I can't even.
Bowie, it's probably wrong. It's probably Bowie.
Basically,
Like the
calls me
Concords, they
Andy.
say Bowie.
Yeah, Andrew is, I think it's because I grew up with a brother named Andrew. And, you know, Christopher and Andrew, it's like, oh, we're in trouble now.
The lads.
And I like some familiarization with either a shortening of the first name, Steve, Mike, Ched, or a nickname, but I can't coin them like Steve can. I think, Steve, the only one that you coined that didn't stick was when you tried to get everyone to call Loz Buttons.
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
Zowie is just Duncan, isn't it?
Zowie Bowie.
Or is Zowie?
Duncan Jones.
Is that Zowie, or is Zowie another kid?
That is, yes.
Guys, I've left a secret and poignant message somewhere in the back.
Is it a dick? Troy?
Definitely just going to spray over it before we before I even notice it.
Where?
It's hidden in plain sight.
That's great. I like that a lot. Because a lot of people would just draw it, but you wrote it.
Could you write penis?
The next step would have been like the mathematical equation of it, or Latin. But I like it. But again, I see your name, Andrew Monkey, and then I go to call you Andy, and it's all wrong. Look how little it takes to break my brain these days. I found a great way to hear about anime is having one of your friends impassionately tell you about it.
Yes, I'm saying.
And you're done in 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, it's the way it was meant to be watched, not watched.
But yeah, you know, I'll just catch that One Piece live action. I think the fans say it looks more promising than that Dragon Ball Z movie with all white men in it. Hey, Jackie Chan's Splinter in the new Turtles, right?
Pretty cool,
But Splinter's from Japan.
That's a good point.
I mean, what is that?
I mean, it's not correct, is step one, is it? But then also maybe he's just not from Japan in this iteration.
This version, yeah.
He is off a rap from New York, so I mean...
No, but yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what they did.
It's what it was. He was in the Karate Kid as well, but
He was in a very good one.
That's pretty worse.
With Will Smith.
Matthew. Yes, Matthew would tell me. I'll have to send him a letter about anime.
Chris, Ellis and I watched a really excellent Turtles movie, quite a recent one.
Forever?
No. Wait, which one's Forever? Or Time Travel?
It's not one of the live action Michael Bay produced ones.
No, it's an animated. The one where they travel in time and it's all crazy, like multiverse stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Turtles Forever.
Oh, you know it too.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Sonny Modi.
Yeah, Sonny told me to watch it, and I watched it with Steve
You
all those years ago. I definitely would have told you over the years, but you don't listen to any of my recommendations.
Here we go.
I started playing PowerWash.
No one does. No one listens to me. I daren't check, Steve, if Scott Elsey has listened to the Holy Bible, because I know what the answer is.
He loves it. He very loves it.
That's not what the answer is.
Well, I thought Forever was
Never
great.
gonna happen.
It is great, isn't it, Mike? Correct.
Why is brilliant.
And the 2012 series was great as well, and they did a kind of similar thing, but it wasn't as good. But yeah, obviously the only problems with that are no original voices, no original theme song, and it was because of a union thing. But it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
What's this? The 2012 series?
No, Back to Forever now.
Forever.
Yeah, you may have noticed or may have not noticed that the original voice cast were not in it, and it's a union. It was a union thing, and the theme tune was written. The original theme tune, you know the theme tune.
I've heard it.
Heroes in a Half Shell Tale Power, written and sung by Chuck Lorre.
What?
Yeah, the same one from that brilliant series, Big Bang Theory. Oh.
And that brilliant series, Man and a Half.
2.5
Men. Now I did. I used to catch every now and then and have a good time with, for what it is, the trashy kind of shows, Mike, that you love. But obviously, Big Bang Theory is offensive to me as an actual, real, living, breathing nerd.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. And again, modern Turtles film, Donatello's got glasses on because he's the nerd, everyone.
He's the nerd.
Yeah, but he's also a ninja, and I'm not wearing these into a ninja fight, am I?
Very fair point.
I don't get invited to many these days.
Ninja fights.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go and I can fight.
But do you know what I mean? And I bet they're like, oh yeah, everyone with glasses will feel represented, but it's just annoying.
Do you mean the new? You mean Mission Mayhem or just generally in every
The new one, yeah, but they've done it before. Donatello having glasses on. The Michael Bay ones.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, it's the new one with Seth Rogen and
Everyone. Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd in it, is he?
He's Mondo Gecko.
Of course he bloody is.
I knew he was. If you said to me, guess which character it is, I was it. Okay.
I've got The Last Ronin Toad, the graphic novel, and I've not read it yet. I also know which turtle it is, which was a bit of a shame.
Keep teasing. And that's the theory, right? There's a video game.
Video game series, right? And a sequel. Steve, The Last Ronin, I believe I will have showed you the book and told you, but The Last Ronin is all 3 of them are dead and there's just one left in like a post-apocalypse future.
Is it Raphael?
Well, I can't say because I know which one it is.
What's that, Mike?
Yes, I don't know, but you see if it's not, that would be
too obvious that he's The Last Ronin.
Well, I wonder if it'll be the one who, if he loses his prescription lenses, he's useless.
And his asthma pump.
I mean, again, you'd think I'd feel represented as I sit here with my asthma pump in my hand and my 4 eyes on my face. But it's annoying.
I would say just go flexible state racks.
That was too quiet for me to understand, Mike.
I'm going to take a moment to look at what we've done so far, like stop and reflect on the progress we've made. Because these know.
Yes, you check that progress.
I love the.
You need to watch more Peppa Pig. That one's English, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've been Americanized, Michael.
I have. What else is there? We try watching Friends every day, 7 times a day.
I have.
Well, there you go.
We all did. That's what we all used to do. Right? Yeah. Everyone's watched Friends over and over.
Watch your 1 episode a week.
Have you watched Peep Show before, Mike?
I have watched Peep Show before.
More than once?
No, not more than once. It was one of those shows that's a bit too
good.
Depressing. Good. Yeah, it was good. I was enjoying it, but it's just
it's one of those critically acclaimed comedies that you don't. I was thinking before we went live, the only one that I would say has that thread is Arrested Development.
That we all agree on.
But yeah, Spaced, the UK Office, Partridge.
Yeah, Space is great. Space treads the line, but yeah, Partridge, Office, and People, they're just the people are too depressing.
People are too depressing. What, you're English?
Yes, exactly.
They say progress, and you're like, oh, that's depressing.
You know what I mean? They're all cringy and awkward and stuff. God, just stop.
Yeah. Whereas How I Met Your Mother never goes into that cringe area. That's what I love about
At
it.
least it's like saccharine cringe. You know?
I find them all unbearable to watch.
All comedies.
All comedy. Oh no, not all comedies, no. But like, yeah, How I Met Your Mother, they're all just everyone's Chandler.
I mean, yeah, but Steve, come on. If he's the funniest friend, and you times
like
that by
everyone,
6,
like, everyone's so quippy and smart and clever and fun. It's like, where's your realistic?
It's not
Give me. Where's your guarantee?
But I don't mind a bit of trash. Like I said, I did watch a fair few. It is trash.
How many is not trash?
It is trash.
It's not.
Do you want me to ask? Should I take it to the chat?
Yeah, I think the chat. Trash is very.
How I Met Your Mother, guys. Trash or the greatest work of fiction ever written, and you can only pick one.
Yeah, exactly. And if you sway closer to one than the other, you have to. That's
Loving it. Well, yes, in that dichotomy, yes, it is trash, but that's also a false dichotomy.
No. Because I don't mind a bit of trash TV comedy. What's another good example? What are your other favourite comedies, Mike?
Coupling.
Coupling has at least a safe program. No, there's so many of them, but I don't mind. That's fine. But I also
you can call it more. What's the word? Less.
It's junk.
Less funny.
Simpler, that's for sure.
Trash is like fast food, right?
No, yeah, but that's not how it is. It's simpler than just it's not Arrested Development doesn't make trash. That's just not how it works.
No, I'm not saying because it's not Arrested Development it's trash.
That is. There's not much left if you start just putting
Toad says that you just fancy the women in How I Met Your Mother.
and the men.
He's got you there, Mike.
That's great. Mike, you're funnier than the shows that you watch. So I wonder where you learnt it, but I'm happy that you did. Michael! Jesus!
Hello.
You're a trash water cleaning partner.
You missed a spot.
I was getting to it! I've only seen it, some of it, but I find it serviceable. Serviceable is a good.
That's great.
I'll take serviceable.
So I'll take serviceable.
I don't mind, but trash is not a term that I've coined.
Literally, no one else has called it having a trash.
No, trash TV. Trash TV.
Not trash TV. That's just not close to what it is. Fine, serviceable, easy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's.
What would you classify as trash, Mike? Like Love Island, stuff like that, right?
Trash TV doesn't mean bad TV, though, does it? Like.
No, but it means no kind of artistry or craft content whatsoever.
You've absolutely nailed it.
Which is not what that show is.
Of course it is.
Very wrong.
I'm very wrong. Do I need to mention what my degree is in again? It's a useless degree. Mike, no, you've got to help me out, Mike. It's please give me this. It's a completely useless degree until it comes to comedy. Oh, I do have a degree in knowing what comedy is good, though.
I didn't realise Arrested Development 1 to 3 is on Disney Plus, which I thought was great.
Oh, it's really?
Yeah, because it's Fox, isn't it? Technically, they bought Fox. They haven't got the Netflix stuff. So I'm like, well, that's perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I thought
now when we recommend it to people,
yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
And because now Netflix has taken off the series, those two series will just disappear.
Just be forgotten about.
Which I do find to watch. I was watching again. I was on Netflix. And it's showing a preview for Arrested Development. I just can't believe I haven't finished watching Arrested Development. It's just
You fancy Alison Hannigan, Craggle Rocks? All right, that's the last time I take it to the chat. My God.
Please don't be taking a swing at us.
I would never take a swing at Alison Hannigan.
She's cool, isn't she?
You twisted my words there.
But
Hey, to each their own.
You're not happy that you think an attractive woman is attractive.
No. When I used to watch Buffy, she and the character, whatever, although she was very similar in American Pie, just irritating. Just go away, Heat. Like,
Wow.
See,
Real.
I'm sure she's a nice person.
She's fine in Buffy.
I just never want to see her on my television again.
They had a sweet friendship with Buffy.
What are you talking about? She's astonishingly good. And however, she's
No, more Alison Hannigan for you guys.
No.
You're a trash
She was
with more
just a
highbrow than
fool.
Fraser.
She
Toad,
just
what are you
pined
talking
off
about?
that more on Xander. That was the problem. She's always too
Well,
good.
here's the thing. So when I watched it, back when, back before we knew any better, before Whedon. Anyway, I found Alison, I found Willow excruciatingly annoying, but then again, I found Xander a bit cool and funny. So
that's just normal. But finding Willow annoying, that's weird. That is weird.
she might as well be one of the.
She's not cool in it. She like
No.
Buffy.
That's what makes her
Child.
Glaben, I've become so
Like,
she
she was very likeable in it. Like she was.
apparently she's very apparent.
I'm
I
surprised
I
to.
always liked all of the Scoopy gang.
I'm
Probably
surprised to learn
Scooby-Doo stole
that.
that, by the way.
I'm surprised to learn that no one else found her annoying. I am because I was.
You are definitely an outlaw.
Again, though, she's like all 4 male Big Bang characters wrapped up into one.
Come on, this is hurting me now. Just why do you want her?
I don't want to.
What thing to say?
First of all, we can all be attracted to who we like, right? That's what we're championing these days, right? And I said her characters.
But I obviously I was more attracted to Buffy and Cordelia and Faith.
And Giles, yeah.
And Giles, well, obviously Giles.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Giles is, when you get older, you realise he's...
Of course it is.
Anthony Head. But no, I never minded Willow, like the same. I just found...
Really bizarre.
I don't know. Why is it bizarre?
Willow is annoying and it's just doesn't gel with the world belief.
The world belief. Look,
Well believed.
I just told you. I did just say when I watched it back in 98, 99. Where we all should have left Buffy.
2000.
That's what I. And again, I thought Xander was really cool. And if I went back and watched it now, I would not think Xander was very cool. I would say, leave these women alone. Leave these women alone.
I always remember an episode, Mike, where
You
start and there's about a dozen episodes you got to bring up.
Well, there's an episode where Buffy gains the ability to read minds.
Yes.
And she's reading all the guys' minds, and they're all just like,
Irvin.
she's so hot there, I'd love to ram her against the locker and just bang. I was like,
And
Jesus.
not because Oz is thinking it's something hilarious. That's brilliant. No.
And Buffy, and there's a bit where Xander's like, naked
Yes.
Buffy. No,
Yeah.
naked, and then all this. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Not great.
Xander's like the Chandler we have at home. His name even sounds like Chandler. And he's Chandler.
he wishes he was Chandler.
Alison Hannigan is irritating in everything. Adam, a vindication.
There
Yeah.
we go. Chris's burner account.
No. I've not taken my finger off the trigger of my cleaning nozzle.
Well, you don't have to, do you? You can press left on you and it just continues to fire.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Auto play.
And so for me, and I've caught the odd How I Met Your Mother over the years, and it's fine. The kind of perfect thing if you're ill and you can't change the channel. If you're on a plane and you're like, sure.
So not trash.
Mike, I try really hard not to offend you these days.
Thank you.
However,
You do see some awful things on it that compare How I Met Mother and Friends. You do somehow try to come to the conclusion that How I Met Your Mother is better, and that is also.
she was a cretin in How I Met Your Mother. Not my words, the words of Adam Jonesio magazine. House is better American comedy than most actual American comedies. Well, I've never seen a lot of House, but I've been saying that about American comedy films. Like, they suck.
Yeah. It's very much a British person in House doing it, to be fair.
Mike, say again?
There's very much a British person doing that comedy in house. So
There you go.
Bit of a cheat.
Funniest nation.
Snake.
But Mike, I like some trash as well. Trash TV was not coined by me.
I don't like trash TV. So
What trash do you like, Chris? Give us an example. Compare with
Gogglebox. I get slated hard for watching that by.
that's trash TV.
Yeah, it is, and I'm fine with that.
Lowest common denominator.
No, that's Love Island.
They're same bracket.
Oh my god! I saw an article, and I can't. It was like it was the presenter of Love Island, and it said something like, "Oh, I know I usually present, fluffy, harmless things like Love Island." I'm like, are you kidding me? That show is so dangerous. People come out of that show fucked up. Basically, they come out of that show like they come out of the fucking American army and don't get any of the psychological support they need. You're like, thanks, see you, fuck off now. And I was like, you have no idea. Love Island isn't trash. Love Island's dangerous and needs to go away.
I'll give you that.
Okay, trash is like, when people say, oh, the kind of thing where you just switch your brain off.
Yeah.
I personally haven't found the off switch to my brain. I think that's what happens when you die. So probably don't press that button. But that easy watch. Don't think too much. Same jokes every episode. Oh, what's Barney? Oh, here comes Barney. What's he doing? What's he doing now?
2 plus 2 is 4.
Surprising amount of fullback jokes and layered stuff. Nowhere near your rest of them. But it tries more than most shows.
I'm so happy that you like Arrested Development. But I would be fine because you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. But if you watched all that stuff and weren't funny, I'd say see. I'd say see is what I'd say.
Well, my 3 Arrested Development, Blackadder, and Breakfast.
Hey, that's great. That's a great top 3. Toad says Chris loved Footballers' Wives. Fantastic.
I never watched it. I mean, talking to trash TV,
I never watched it.
Dream Team was the trashy one I liked.
Serious question: have you guys cleaned out the no buttons yet?
I've had a go.
Oh, Mike, I mean, are you going to disprove my point or are you going to prove it?
Really clean.
Buttholes. And you said boned. You said boned in a message the other day.
I knew you'd hate it, that's why.
Boned. Barney. I totally boned that chick. Well, I mean, let's be open and honest here. I watched an alarming amount of Entourage back in the day. That's something I'm quite ashamed of.
Well, all accounts, that's actually... I mean, I've not watched any of it, but I had some credit to it.
Well, I think the movie was kind of like the misogynistic... I think it was the misogynistic themes of that show were kind of just... I think the movie was just basically... Well,
admittedly, my main knowledge of the movie is Mark Kermode's incredible review for it.
Yeah.
I tend to trust him when it comes to that kind of trash film.
Yeah, and he said Batman Begins was a masterpiece.
There you go.
Yeah, Mike.
He also said Gary Oldman, by far the best performance in the
Do you still hate Batman Begins, Mike?
I still do not rate the second half of that film. Wait, first half. I haven't forgotten what I hate about it, but no, I hate the film. That'd be silly.
You said you hated lines like "I got to get me one of those," which is mental when you watch shows like How I Met Your Mother, where, like Steve said, every line the character's saying that is that. It's like, oh, that just happened. Oh, that just happened. So that just happened. Oh.
Not all the comedy in that show. Anyway, I don't like how making me have to defend Batman so much. It's not. I'm not that passionate about it. You're making.
Defend what? Sorry.
I'm not that passionate about defending How I Met Your Mother. You're making me thick.
What was the other one though that was out at a similar time as that?
I always think of Big Bang Theory as the other one. They were the two that would be on
but
each other on E4, and I just ignore them.
They're not the same.
No, yeah, I say that's not what I was thinking of. Do you not watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? I'll just ask Matthew about it.
I kind of know what you're talking about.
My dad loves Big Bang Theory.
It's great. But dads can get that's just adorable. That's what dads do, right?
But let's not give all dads a free pass because they've had kids. My dad also likes South Park, so that's absolutely fine. Dharma and Greg.
Dharma and Greg. Will and Grace. Will and Greg.
Man, what is the other one that wasn't? Oh, I met him. Similar time. I thought Mike was into it. I don't know.
Frasier.
I'll tell you what, Frasier.
The OC. I don't think it's the OC. I think.
No, I can't
Okay,
remember
though, Mike.
OC.
But that's another trash television show.
That's tough, man. It's like, yes, it's probably 55% trash, 45% actual well.
Well, so we'll round up as when anything goes past 50, you round up to 100%. But again, Mike, there's no shade. There's a little, but there's no. But dude, Mike, I'm sorry. Get ready for this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
You think
Please tread fucking carefully. Yeah.
Now, Scrubs was.
you think Scrubs is trash?
I do. Yes, I
That's
do.
mad, mate. That is.
No.
That kind of invalidates all your opinions.
No, it doesn't. It's trash. Like, so the time of my life when I loved Scrubs, when I was at uni, and it was my hangover program.
That's just the way you chose to watch it.
No, but
Like,
no. I told you that's when I liked it the most, and I carried on watching it for ages. And you know this because we became friends, and then I'm like, kind of have to stop watching because Zach Braff is
Oh yeah.
becoming so irritating. I can't watch the show anymore.
I'm not going to be.
certainly.
I'm not defending Zach Braff past season 3. That's not what I'm doing.
And I prefer Spin City.
Well, that is about it. That's about the time I would have picked as well. Oh, penis. Yeah.
There it is.
Scrubs actually handled dramatic moments really well. There's the Ben Fraser stuff, that old woman episode.
The characters are like.
All right, I'll give you this. May I interrupt you quickly, Steve? I'll give you this. The first series, it descended into trash.
No,
Yeah.
never
But
quite.
it became not a good program.
It became a lot worse, and that's for sure. That's most seasons. So then Arrested Development is trash. Then is that the argument we're going
Yeah,
with?
Simpsons is trash.
What series 4 and I guess so. I will stubbornly not go back on my
word.
word.
The caveat to trash was comfort television, and no one's getting comfort out of watching series 4.
Comfort television, yeah, but the trash TV is quick to say, and the alliteration is great.
The difference between trash and like I just think it's too strong.
You shouldn't get so offended at the word trash. I'm not saying not ever did I say bad.
If we get trash is not good. If we're going to have a debate, it needs to be everything needs to line up.
Trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure, Mike.
This is.
I think Scrubs is a long way from that, though. I think Scrubs has got some great stuff in it. It's just, you are right.
It descended a lot, yeah.
Too much, like.
He really ruined the show for me.
Screaming evil and doing
yeah.
that. I can't deal with the kids.
Massive Alison Hannigan vibes when he just became the kind of nerd that I want. The kind of nerd that I want to shove into a locker. And I'm a nerd.
No, yeah, I've just finished rewatching this film. Yeah, it's a tough middle. What's nice, the final season, not the fake things, the real one.
The ending was quite. I saw the ending episode like a couple of times, and
The wedding.
they did.
They do like the flashback. In season 8, he chills out a bit. It's like a fucking cathartic release. He actually kind of goes back.
Is that the one with the new characters or the?
No, this is the last one where they kind of run out of budget. They only have like 3 of the main characters per episode.
Wasn't that again writing strike affected? The 2008 one.
No, season 7 got cut short.
Should I? Can everyone hear Mike? Okay. Do I turn him up?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Toad wants to know if you hate the Suede song "Trash," but I would fathom.
You'd have to sing it for me.
There you go.
Good song.
Who ruined my penis?
I gave it a quick spray.
The doctor must have cut a lot of it off. That's a Samurai Cop reference. So we watched that. We did a movie night the other day on here.
Oh, yeah, I did see that was on.
How did it go? How was the experience?
It was really fun. Yeah. Sherlock Bones.
Yeah, I mean that's
Sherlock
a classic.
Bones, the undercover dog.
That was a Rob classic. Always references Sherlock Bones.
I've never heard of it.
You can imagine it. I'd imagine any kind of the classic dog.
Yeah, but with no budget. It was a TV movie, as far as I can tell, because it was in 4x3.
I'm gonna buy some new stones, guys. That's fine.
Um,
Pay $10 a bottle, right?
But you know, it would help a lot after all that How I Met Your Mother community.
So don't. Yeah. You're getting into a trouble area. So.
Eva, that's trolling.
I tried again recently, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. And
What did you watch? Which episodes? Come on.
I don't know, like 6 or 7.
From the first series.
Yeah.
Then just watch the next 6 or 7.
Cheddar's likes it. If that changes. The Cheddar.
It's got that saccharine cheesiness to it that a lot of American stuff has.
A little bit, definitely it pulls away from that pretty quick. So.
But what I would say about these British shows, Mike, is you know, they say there's a fine line between comedy and tragedy, and I would direct you to a Paul Rudd quote from his episode of Hot Ones, when I can't remember what he says word for word, but it's he talks about how much he loves Partridge, and that it's a tragic character, sure, but it's seeing how they navigate their way through life where you will find that comedy. But I would say, you know, like, I would say you must, like me and the rest of the internet, watch shows like Peep Show until you know it off by heart.
Okay. Well, if you watch up to Modern Warfare and Community, I'll watch Alan Partridge.
I don't believe you. You've said you'd do that many times, and I never said.
He does say things like that.
I never promised I would. But I wanted to surprise. I texted you at one point because it was over the last few years, and I was like, I should have some good news for you soon. And I was planning to watch all the Community, and I just got bored of it.
That's again a mad.
And listen, I've got ADHD, so you can shame me. You can shame me if you like.
This should be the perfect show for you, mate.
Well, again, and why isn't it? Because you've got to.
I'll get you the playlist, the episodes to watch.
No.
Yeah.
It's had 2 chances now.
I know that you gave it a chance.
But Mike, a lot of people love Community, like Cheddar's.
Yes.
And but you know, Community and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fall in the same category for me.
It's his issues. I don't like Always Sunny. So please go on.
Yeah, I don't really like this.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it.
Chris hasn't. He's gone. What is it, Chris? Tell us. I'm fascinated.
You don't want to know.
I do.
Well, I don't like them, do I? So.
I don't like It's Always Sunny. So
let's just leave it at that. Well, I just meant I think I just lumped them together because I tried both of them on the same day way back when, because I'd heard all the buzz, and I was kind of like, that's a shame.
Do you guys like Brooklyn 9?
Yeah.
9-1. I'm not. That hasn't really.
It's Scrubs light. So think about that.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Scrubs without
Scrubs without the wit.
Yeah, all right.
Imagine,
it's not so witty that. Maybe not witty, but it's zany enough and loving to make it through.
Now, why does it always have to be zany?
Mike Buzz, he likes the zany and loving, doesn't he?
I mean, the rest Development is nothing but zany, guys. Let's not pretend.
Well, none of you guys have watched Ghosts yet. And
nothing but zany.
I watched all episodes of Ghosts after watching it. It was fine.
Oh, just fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, well, hey, you've been absolutely ripping all of my shows to pieces.
Yeah, well,
because of the shows in question. No, I mean, listen, I've clearly got the highest comedic IQ of anyone I know, because I have a diploma stating as such. What was your degree, Mike? Just so I won't ever question you on it.
English and philosophy, so you can't ever question me on anything English. So that's
you don't even. Why don't you like the English comedies, Mike? Ooh, America, love me. Pathetic.
Sorry, too poor Blackadder.
Well, did you not get Blackadder vibes from Ghosts? Because I got vibes.
A little bit. It's again.
There's no. But I mean, Blackadder for me is like it's just the character of Blackadder. It's such a great character, and there's very few of any shows have ever had a character. And then obviously he's got some great support characters, but
I'm surprised
But
that
like-
you didn't like that, Mike, though, because that is not. There's no. It's quite upbeat. It's not tragic, despite. And there's some. I would say. Keep on, because there's some. Oh wait, I did physically show Steve some episodes tonight
This
of Ghosts.
this falls into the category of saying if it's perfectly fine to watch. I was watching it, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by the premise, but it never quite. Again, for it being, it's a tough balance when it wants to be all kind of high concept, but
It's not high concept. It's a great concept. The ghosts from different time periods interacting.
That's high concept, yeah.
That's not high concept, Mike. It's high concept to you because of How I Met Your Mother and stuff like. When something's not an apartment and they're not speaking American, you're like, whoa. Can I get my head around this?
When it's a sitcom with ghosts from different time eras and dimensions, that's high concept.
It's not high concept.
It is.
No, it isn't.
All right.
But I get my high comedic IQ. I guess we're just different strokes for different folks. Andrew Monkey says Ghost is amazing, and he's always correct.
Sure.
My mum praised
You're
Andrew.
busy talking about the TV show.
My mum praised Andrew Monkey specifically and said he was really quick in the comments.
Nice.
Oh yeah, well, he's also a fantastic artist.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing Andrew Monkey can't do.
I'll figure something.
But yeah, Ghosts, it's family friendly, Mike. There's not a lot of effing and japping.
So
It's got-
swear and this is my penis.
You like.
Yeah, Mike loves all his rude words. doesn't he?
It's the first. It's honestly the first. Kind of, post Watershed. What do you want to call it? PG, family friendly comedy that's sort of blown my mind in I don't know how long.
Since not going out.
Oh, I caught her 2 pints of lager the other day.
Do you find it adorable that just loves all these kind of like? It's so funny.
Not really, because he teaches children.
Love's not going out.
I'm
Love. What was the like Indian family one? What was that one? Ooh.
Oh well,
you remember that one?
It was called the Kumars at number 42.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Not the.
Goodness gracious me.
Family. You know the one, Mike.
I think I know. Yeah, no, it's just
It's very much like we've just finished the latest Mrs. Brown Boys series is finished. So now replacing it this from BBC One is this program. It's like Citizen Khan.
Oh no! Yes.
That one.
Oh right.
I think he likes.
Oh, Craig wrote Kumars as well.
Yeah, no, Citizen Khan. Kumars was like a spoof, like was sort of a mocking chat show.
Well, Sanjeev Bhaskar was in Guardians 3, and I leaned over to Mike and I said, Sanjeev Bhaskar. And what did you say, Mike? Who's that?
Who's that?
Because he wasn't from one of Mike's all-white comedies. Yeah.
Going for an English.
Yeah.
Greatest.
No time to watch.
Not going to argue it to you.
No time to watch the Indian sitcom because I'm too busy watching my all-white friends over in New York.
New York, yeah, the least diverse base of battle. It's very.
No. The show Friends.
No, I've watched it. Yeah, I know.
Even Gunther. What a perfect choice for an actor of colour.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be self-easy, but that's.
Desperately tried to make up for it in the latter seasons with Charlie, but it's too late. I'm sure you could find fans out there who like the Joey and Rachel thing, but it's sort of unanimously fans.
Sure. God, we missed a lot of out It's terrible.
I did mention Spaced earlier on, Craig. Yes.
Yeah, that's a universal.
This is Dwayne Benzie.
Universal like on that one. Universal like on that. I wouldn't trust them.
You wouldn't what? I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm leaning back again. So I wouldn't trust someone who didn't like Spaced.
There you go. Have you just not been talking into your microphone?
Yeah, I just think it's my laptop. I've either got to lean back. I've got to lean over my laptop like a hunched over nerd, you know, that Donatello type.
Oh, we got a great little one here from Adam Jones here. Binge one, burn one, and watch one.
Okay, here we go.
Binge one, burn
Hold
one,
on.
What are the choices?
What do you mean the with friends, Adam? Well, the choices are Miranda, Mrs. Brown's Boys, and
Okay.
King Gary, and I don't even know that last one.
Should we replace King Gary with Citizen Khan?
Miranda's a character from Sex and the City. Is that what it means?
No, oh, no way.
Come on, Mike.
Not Miranda.
She falls
Oh,
over
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, that's yeah. I can see it. I can see it on my mind now.
Yeah, she's falling over. You're instantly called. She's clumsy.
It's
That's
sort of
the
like
character,
it's English people trying to make the Saka in American shows you love, Mike. So you'd really like it.
I mean, everyone's throwing away. What's it called? I know Mrs. Brown's Boys, right? Oh, that's that.
I'd binge. I'd binge Miranda. I'd burn Mrs. Brown's Boys, and I'd watch one of King Gary because I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I think Miranda would be. It's very. What was the character Miranda from the previously mentioned Not Going Out? That's what she was.
Not going
Have you heard of Not Going Out, Mike?
Is that a Lee Mack one?
A Lee Mack vehicle.
A Lee Mack joint?
Yeah, with his good friend Vine, Tim Vine. Oh, and how they laugh.
I don't know the lad yet, but it's going to go.
But I brought up 2 pints of lager earlier on, Mike, and you didn't say anything.
Well, look, because it's an overblown thing. When you first met me, I didn't know anything other than it was a show I'd watched and hadn't thought about it in any way, shape, or form. I watched an episode or two and laughed a bit at it, and then suddenly it was like defining my personality.
I know, it's great.
I dared not to just kind of instantly say it was the worst thing in the world.
Oh man. Yeah, no, Mike doesn't talk about it or anything like bloody the other ones. But but it is great that when we first met you, you're like, oh, comedy shows. Oh, 2 pints of lager is.
Ralph Little and Sheridan, I think it is.
And that one from Hollyoaks.
Yeah, I think they're both from Hollyoaks, aren't they, the other two?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Gaz and
Gaz and Baz. I mean, I'm probably going to regret asking this, but what's King Gary? I'm now sort of getting some flashes of it. Is it starring like some? Is it about a lad, some lad? What's the royal family? Never got into the royal family, but
I got a bit of royal family. Classic, just on UK Gold and just sitting there, mum and dad, and just be on. It's fun.
burn Mrs. Brown's Boys. I think we can all agree on that, right?
My
But then
parents
my
like
grandpa
it.
liked it, so
Yeah, my mum and dad like it. Because my mum likes anything with like an Irish. Instantly like, even though it's terrible.
what'd you say, Mike?
Just ruminate on not liking Willow. It's just,
What? First of all,
It's alright, isn't it?
first of all, and most importantly of all, she's not a real person. All right. So we'll start there. She's a character. She's a work of fiction. But isn't it amazing how well Alison Hannigan plays it?
yes.
I love it when she talks about that flute, sticking that flute up there. Oh,
He's getting confused.
same character though, isn't it?
No.
I'm so charmingly awkward.
There's no doubt.
You're one of those things, love.
American Pie lent on the knowledge of Willow to just make that character. But look, she's also a sex fiend. That was very much their one. That joke.
Isn't that a sad time? Because that's what Sarah Michelle had to do with full intention as well. Like the only way to break out of those roles was to go and just be overtly sexual. Because
Yes,
they've done it once. So what a sad world they had to go off in.
Xander, nothing of the sort. I mean, he just didn't do anything.
With nothing.
Listen, I'm sorry if when someone's nerd levels are turned up to 100, I find that annoying. I've always been part jock, and you guys know this. But she was so annoying. And I was like, I can't wait for this character to get vampired and then staked, but it never happened.
What about when she's vampire Willow then, huh? Tell me that.
Didn't get that far, man.
Oh well, this is a problem, isn't it?
Well,
You know what, like series 1 Willow, then
I mean, you know what I think
fine.
about, you know what modern Chris thinks about Buffy?
Sure, what we all should
That's
do.
it.
Again, another of your beloved works, Mike,
I know.
who's now been revealed to be written by a wrong, and yet you will continually support and platform it.
I will protect Alison Hannigan and Willow.
Willow is not a real person, Mike. He's not real. If you said, I hate
Real in
Knuckles
Mike's world.
oh, but don't you hate Knuckles the Echidna? I'd be sitting here going,
You would freak out.
You
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
like that.
Yeah.
I would freak out. I would just freak out.
You
There's
just go,
a friend's line.
nah, like.
No,
Nah.
it's like, she's written to be annoying.
No, she's not.
She is.
She's
She's
written
written
to be
not written to be annoying.
slightly vulnerable.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
But then at
vulnerable
times,
people.
She has to protect Buffy, you see.
Stick up for yourself, Poindexter.
When she is like the dud. Leave it
Boys,
out.
get some fun at me. Come on.
My home Buffy. I don't remember. I just remember.
I can't do the voices. I can't do the
Yeah, probably can't do it anymore. If Xander is a Wish.com Chandler, then surely Allison is a Wish.com Phoebe in everything, as she's so cool. Yeah, she's so kooky. Well, I mean, I like Phoebe though.
Feeds.
Mr. Phoebes.
And the character art.
Yeah, oh yeah. Was she kicking ass by the end? Is she?
Might just
She is.
chuckling away.
Not believe that's totally unbelievable.
There's vampires.
I know. Like I said,
always,
the,
though.
the fact that she's friends with the Vampire Slayer, and they
Oh, and
didn't.
suddenly, and somehow figures out how to get magical powers. Yeah, it's weird that.
I love how personally you're taking it. Like, it's not. Again, you're a grown man with children. You shouldn't care this much about a fictional character from a show you like as a child. And it shouldn't.
Young adult.
Yeah. Again, when you were a young adult, but now that we're grown ups, you know, why are you so offended?
Because it's funny, isn't it? Like, I think
Playing
the
the role.
outs-
He's playing the role of Mike, massive Buffy fanboy.
I think the outside is clean. This is.
Have I ever seen Archer? Don't like it, mate.
Oh, really? I like. Yeah, you knew what. I definitely liked it for a while, and it got. Yeah, it was.
I was surprised that I like Rick and Morty. Honestly, I was, because I'd seen Archer here, I'd seen Adventure Time there, and I'm like, these shows are shite. And yet, well, it doesn't matter anymore. Rick and Morty on the garbage pile.
We're not allowed to like it.
I tell you what, I want to hear I want to hear how good the replacement voice is, so that I can do that in a 2-second clip on YouTube. But and
I
also
got invested in Nick Moy though.
yeah, but it went off a cliff.
Oh yes, after series 3, it's not like it's
Yeah,
not very
so-
fun. It became less funny. The only good episodes were the storyline-based episodes when it would go back to its lore. It was quite interesting, but yeah, as a comedy, it was pretty bad. In series
Again,
3 and 4.
I enjoyed it much at the start, but it was really hard because again, they're just not very. I struggle with the characters aren't very likable.
I got to say, like, I that's why one of the things about Always Sunny, well, my biggest problem with Always Sunny is, you know, there doesn't seem to be comedy in it, but all the characters are
Not
unlikable,
shouting.
and then other people go, that's the point, they're all unlikable. Meh. Danny DeVito's not gonna fuck you.
Like,
No, I just, you know, when like, I saw a video about a lot of the Pokimane controversy, and a lot of guys will say that if someone's, a lot of idiots will say that, you know, if you defend, if you're sticking up for a woman or something. So I thought it'd be funny, and actually, again, the Always Sunny people should take notes to twist it and say that Danny DeVito isn't going to fuck you, because obviously.
isn't that just? It's just the modern. Or why don't you go marry it?
Why don't you go marry Danny DeVito? Exactly. It's a bit more adult. as Mike would say.
I don't know why did I say this little clip today with him was very funny. When telling a little robot that his whole life was to move butter, and the little reaction was very good.
That was funny.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's great. Well,
The mind of community. There you go.
It's just like the Rowling stuff though. Like everyone's like, oh god, that's really bad about the creator, and then they'll just share memes and go, ha ha ha. But it's like, well, do you care or don't you care? Because otherwise, it's just virtual signaling. It's virtual signaling.
Hey.
It's tough to say.
Again, I think he was acquitted as well of these positions too.
Of some of, but I mean, he did send those.
Oh gosh,
like that is proven that he sent.
No, I'm not saying it's more shocked when it's
white
out and he's clearly stuck there.
Well, again, we mentioned this before that we went live, but Kevin Spacey being cleared, and I'm like, is he though? Is he? I mean, do these joys? Do they ever bring the vibe in? What about the vibe? He's been cleared. We've got the CCT evidence that clears him, but I'm not feeling the vibe. Send him to prison.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But
no, I'm also not genuinely going that far. But then,
the court then yeah, it's fair to stick to what feels right.
That's the thing, though, Craig. I've got to jump in there because, you know, as a kid, I thought, bum, for example. I thought bum was the funniest word ever.
You're right.
Yeah, as a 38-year-old, you got to do fucking great toilet humour to get a laugh out of me. And no, Craig, a fart is not funny, and we should ask for more. A fart, farts are funny, full stop. I call bogus on that. And I demand more. I want comedy like I like music. I want it. Yes, we can have trash comedy shows like How I Met Your Mother. Yes, we can have trash bands like Mumford & Sons. Yes, what else do you like, Mike? I need a third example.
What's your favourite film, Mike?
I'm just kidding.
Favourite play?
Stranger Than Fiction. Yes, we can have trash films like Stranger Than Fiction, right?
Oh, yeah.
But we can also, and should also have, music and comedy and film that pushes things forward.
Like Gogglebox.
It's called a well-timed fart. What? Gogglebox is my trash TV. At least,
stuff.
Mike, at least I can admit.
Like,
At least I can admit. I told you Gogglebox was trash. And there's room for trash as well. I said that.
We also wrote farts off as well. Ellis A finds farts very funny, and B some very funny farts.
He's a child, Mike. Just like Cradle Rocks.
But I also find his farts very funny too.
But Mike, we've discussed your taste in comedy.
You don't know how well he farts, you know? You're not been
I'm
there.
fucking well happy about that because bowel movements are kind of not. It's kind of gross.
Oh, it is.
And I think as an adult, I'm kind of happy to, like, I like the jackass bits where they jump into things and hurt themselves. But the gross out stuff, I'm like, no, not for me.
I agree with you.
Oh, I shoved this up my ass. Did you? Good for you.
My own farts.
Jackass trash.
That's a good.
I would say that all reality TV automatically falls under trash.
Yeah.
Even season 1 of Big Brother.
Of course.
Greatest television moment.
Well, I loved Big Brother back in the day and recognise it as trash. And, yeah, but like...
Craig Phillips.
Well, I was to say, if you only consume trash, whether it be food or television or music, then you're going to get bloated.
You're going to have a bad time.
But, I think...
I've got loads of stone soap, but it just didn't go into my $60 again.
So, Mike, I didn't catch that.
I bought loads of stone soap in the shop, and it just didn't go into my my soap blaster.
Hey.
Why?
Thought you were cleaning the same spot as me again. The Bachelor was some of the most beautifully structured TV of all time.
Yeah. Whoever said that is wise.
No, it's Craig. It's Craig.
Finally.
Did they fart? I don't even like the word fart. I just I know you didn't, Craig. I know.
I'm trying to think of. Is there any toilet humour in? There's got to be toilet humour in The Simpsons, right? The classic Simpsons.
It's more Family Guy, man.
Wait, I mean, let's see about.
Yeah. South Park do it.
Literally a poo that runs around.
South Park, yeah, but South Park do it. South Park do it well. As I say, there's no. There's always an exception to the rule, and I did say it has to bring really good toilet humour, and I think South Park, in my opinion, it's all an opinion. Nothing I've said is fact, though I have a degree to back up my opinions, but none of it is fact. I've been legally obliged to say that by my legal team. Mastermind 2 Ronnies is the epitome of intelligent comedy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who said that?
It's all Craig. It's all Craig all the time.
Craig all the time.
That's not his
It's a
username.
clever sketch, certainly.
Don't argue with that. We don't get shot anymore.
Well, we've got a friend of ours, Steve, who has started to rebel against stuff like Fawlty Towers and say, I think it's because Fawlty Towers, it keeps getting listed as, you know, the best, or certainly the best British comedy ever, which I would not say that it is.
It's certainly up there. Like
it is still great though, isn't it?
It's a safe pick. If it's number one, you're like, oh, fair enough. You're not going to pick up a bus. It's a better pick than Citizen Khan.
But not that he would find out. But I would not watch Fawlty Towers again just to annoy John Cleese.
He'd hate that.
He's been spoiling Carol Gordon once, so well, you know.
He's not completely fallen to
He's not lost. He's not completely
side,
lost.
but he does still have a lot of moments where he's like, oh, this woke. What is this woke about?
You would expect it from a comedian as well. You would hope that a comedian, no matter how old and right wing they get. Well, look at Glynis though. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, dude. Like, honestly.
We talk about it now. It's too depressing.
It makes me gleeful to never watch his shit again. And I liked some of it. I liked Big Train. Oh yeah, don't remind me that he did. I always forget that he's involved in Black Box Mike. Ah! At least he's only an actor in one of the Partridge episodes.
He is. It's still when he turns up, you're like, oh.
He's in Look Around You as well.
Mike, lean forward, dude. Not getting any of it.
He's in Look Around You as well. There you go.
He didn't write it though, did he?
I know. I did.
Yeah, well, he was married to Peter Fenton Rich's wife, but the trans people took his wife and children away from him.
He did. It was all
Trans
there.
people broke into his house and took his wife and children away from him.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Dude, his tweets again. I'm whenever I see them again, I'm sorry, his exes. Whenever I see that, my mouth's just I'm just agape. I'm like, why are you?
Imagine if it was at least kind of trying to be funny, or even funny adjacent. At least you'd be like, well, I get
Well,
But he's given up trying to be funny. He's just.
it's all he has now. So
he
has
doesn't
to.
have time to spend trying to think of funny things to say. He just doesn't spout hateful shit.
Yeah, like David Tennant. Like, oh, paedophile are you, David Tennant? It's like, excuse me.
He calls groomer a lot, which
it's all they've got.
That's the anti-trans thing, isn't it? It's like if a child like maybe has questions about gender and you answer those questions, well, too late, Steve. You're a groomer now.
You're a groomer, yeah.
You're too.
But just listen. If you actually listen to the child, you're a groomer. Basically, seems to be the premise there. Instead of just telling them, no, a boy is a boy. Yeah. He's truly referenceable, and I agree. Like I have a lot of love for Carl's Head, and it saddens me that I'll probably never be able to watch it again. But I don't think I ever will watch it again.
There's no need, man. We got the joy out of it that we needed to, and it's not like a Partridge. I mean, Mike, I won't ever stop saying to you, just keep watching it. Do you think the first time I saw I'm Alan Partridge season 1, it took me a while because it's like one of those albums that is, and this is why I say the surface level comedy shows that I like as well are instantly accessible, but a novel, a film, an album that's not, that you're like, there's something here that I like, or I don't quite get it at first, and I need to delve more. I need to give it more time. The reward that you get back from it is immeasurable.
Yeah, no, I know, mate. But it's
Condescending reply. I know, Chris. Have a lie down. Yeah.
There's that implication that I don't like any pop games.
No.
That is an invitation.
That description of How I Met Your Mother is correct. It's easily accessible. That is definitely very fair.
Yeah, because the same goes with music. Like I liked Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Yeah.
The first 100 times I heard it.
You're only human.
The first 100 times I heard it, but because it's one of those songs. It's not like an 8-minute Tool song.
It's not Paranoid Android, is it? I hear we.
It's not a. Yeah, again, that's a song that falls into the progression genre. That is not as easy to get into at first. Man, I said I didn't like Radiohead for fucking ages, and like to make fun of Steve, and then I was like, oh no, I've got into it now, and I like it now. But it took a bit of time. And what's going on, the Animal? We're picking up the comedy discussion from the other day.
I love the Partridge movie.
There you go. That's a big step towards the right direction.
Well, then why not?
But to be fair, Chris, I've only watched one episode of Alan Partridge. That was it.
That's not a defence, Mike. That you admit that you haven't even watched them then.
Well, I haven't said I don't like it, have I?
Huh? What did you say?
I haven't said I don't like it. I just haven't watched it. I've got no opinion other than I like the film.
I know. Why have you watched it though? I've watched 6 episodes of Community.
Did you watch the French film, Mike?
No, God no.
Come on, he's not a monster, Steve. I'm not a monster, Tim.
We bloody watched it, didn't we?
Yeah, but we watched it ironically.
You were.
But yeah, you still haven't watched.
What?
You still haven't watched Partridge by yourself.
No, it's not. No.
No, because like Cheddar's, I don't know, when me, Stu and Cheddar's lived together, me and Stu showed Cheddar's episode 1, and he was laughing along. But he didn't pick it up after that. I don't know, it's weird.
It doesn't, it's tough. It doesn't
I don't think it helped that me and Stu were doing the mic thing of like, quoting like, Cheddar's is not the funniest one.
People don't like that.
People don't like that for some reason when you...
Yeah, it's weird. I've got no, and honestly, like, yeah, I probably would like it. It's just, there's a lot to,
No, there isn't, because you still get too many platinum trophies. You get too many platinum trophies, Mike.
Not such cheer back in March.
But again, if I've done 6 episodes of Community, that's season 1 of I'm Alan Partridge. Bam.
That is fair. You are speaking very good points. There's no
yeah, there's like you could season 1 of Alan Partridge is.
And why do you think I care so much? Because I want to enhance your life.
Oh my god.
You might go, I got some laughs out of that. But even that is like, that's great. I thought you'd seen it by now, but just didn't want to go back to it.
No. That's too.
I'm great.
No point if I sat down and thought, now's the time to watch Alan. But it just doesn't enter the mind. You know what I mean?
Because your mind's full up with How I Met Your Mother knowledge. Too full. I've got to say this. Craig, what are you talking about? Who's the band that you hate? And Yanimal is one of the question that we were talking about the other day. Yanimal's a genuine American boy. Wants to know what we British people, Mike. I know you've been Americanized, but what we British people think of Monty Python.
It's there's so much of it, and it's honestly a little hit and miss for me, to be honest, but generally.
That's what I basically said.
Respect it, but I've never really bothered with it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the films. Meaning of Life I don't gel with. Holy Grail is just obviously just.
You love Holy Grail more than Life of Fire, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, not even too much, but I just. And then the show I've watched, Fair Chance, and it's again just up and down, but the ups are very.
Craig says, all I know is I would rather watch every episode of How I Met Your Mother in a row than listen to a single Coldplay song. That's only 3 minutes though, Craig. You'd be sort of out, done. compared
In
to
Yellow, you can have a little sing along with Yellow.
And there's no,
Hours.
Shiver's great. Shiver is fucking great.
there's not even any Coldplay in How Many Others. So there's some Coldplay and Scrubs.
It is kind of the TV equivalent of
Yeah,
Coldplay.
and I love them both. That's fine.
You love Coldplay. You never said you love Coldplay, Mike.
Of course, who doesn't love Coldplay? Apart from
Who doesn't love Coldplay? I don't mind Coldplay.
Yeah.
I've got more time for Coldplay than most, I think.
Yeah, well,
But I don't love.
back in the day, I really, really hated them because I was working at Morrison's and they kept playing.
I'll do it.
Actually, no, I didn't know. I liked Beautiful World, a bit of Beautiful World. I liked a little bit here and there, but like I kept hearing a lot of their songs were getting ran down my throat, and I was like, I don't want this. And then I liked a bit of Yellow, and I liked a bit of Fix You, and then Steve told me to listen to the live album, Buying You Ice Cream or whatever. And then when Rock Band Guitar Hero World Tour came out, and my lead singer at the time, Johnny, was like, oh my God, Shiver's in, and I was like, I've not even heard that song off Parachutes. And I love a bit of Shiver. I think that song's wicked.
Trouble, really think Trouble's a great song. I really do.
But so I definitely mellowed on them, but
Yeah.
you know, they're very good for a middle of the road band. Let's put it that way.
They are.
Yes.
And
Yeah, they could be the best middle of the road band.
They could be.
That is a compliment.
I like. Oh no, we've. Oh no. The animal says, "I like Coldplay. What's wrong with Coldplay?"
Nothing is wrong with Coldplay, mate.
Nothing is wrong with Coldplay. They write some fantastic songs.
They do exactly.
They wrote. I mean, what have they done for me lately? Come on, though.
No, that I'll give you that. Yeah, after the main album.
I didn't. Yeah, but honestly, like, talk to a fucking 18-year-old Chris, and you'll get some white hot fury. But
About the play.
do you like Nickelback? Obviously, How You Remind Me is.
There's one song I enjoy.
How You Remind Me. Anyone who says that they don't like to sing along to How You Remind Me is lying. Also, they did the theme tune to Monday Night Raw, so that song gets a pass. Anything wrestling related gets a pass for Chris. And
Jack Kroger, that's great.
there's so many bands worse than Nickelback, but obviously the meme about them being the worst band is amusing. And I bet they're loving that as well, because
Awesome, and sales.
the worst, better be talked about.
Yeah, Chad Kroger, from what I've seen in interviews, he seems quite a cool guy. They just take it all very funny on the.
It's a ladder. Nice
Did-
to ask.
Did date Avril Lavigne though, so what are you doing there?
She's punk princess. This snake girl.
I'll tell you what. But seriously, where's the ladder going? Someone.
Alison Hannigan vibes off her.
Come on.
Why do you need a ladder, Mike?
Yeah, just get right at the top, mate.
That's where I am. I'm already up there. Right?
Nickelback
Or
is the equivalent of. Yeah. I would say that they've got the same sort
It's not a level above you.
of following, haven't they?
Well, I'll find my way up there. Usually, the best way I find is via the.
And I've seen Coldplay live.
It's in like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I mean, how can I hate Coldplay? My mum's one.
I thought they were really good live. I'm glad to know. I really enjoyed them when I saw them.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, dude, I went back because we all liked their cover at the time of I Can't Get You Out of My Head, because Kylie had to pull out of that year. But I looked it up on YouTube in the years following, and I was like, ooh, didn't sound quite as hot.
Yeah, but then again, as we said, watching the Glasgow coverage this year, the audio on the TV things is always a bit off as well.
No, but the vocals were too low in the mix for like the whole weekend on BBC. I don't know how they managed to keep that streak going for like every performance across the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But at the end of the weekend, they sort of fixed it. But it wasn't.
They all sounded great.
It wasn't a problem with the vocals being too low in the mix when I went back and listened to that Coldplay cover of Can't Get You Out.
I mean, Martin's always been one of those singers. He's always like his live voice isn't quite impressive as it is on the record. He's never record perfect.
He's not strong.
But with me, I'm a passionate individual. Like Donatello's always been my favourite turtle, but I'm more of a Raphael personally, and I make no apologies for that. But I like passion, and.
You don't. You keep telling me to stop caring about shit.
That's not. No, I'm telling you that.
Here we go.
Let's care. If you're gonna talk over me, I won't continue to talk, Mike. So you win the argument, Mike. Well done.
Yes, 1 point for me.
No, I'm saying that priorities change as you get older, and some things don't matter. Like my opinion of the character Willow, right? That doesn't matter. But has my passion diminished for the things that do matter? No. Like, I like your retweets. I miss when you used to present varied content online. Now it's just retweets.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, why don't you bring some of this passion about Willow to Twitter?
To Twitter?
And say to x.com.
Oh wow, that.
I like turtles. I do like
man.
turtles. I do like turtles. But you know, I just like that was like my problem with Coldplay. Like I was like, so kind of like Chris Martin could have recorded those vocals sort of like reclined in a Lazy Boy. You know, you get the same kind of vocal performance out of them.
That's great though. Come on, give it's great. There's room for everything in this world. I just don't know. Don't write too
Even
much
racism, Mike. That's a weird thing to say. That's a very odd thing to say.
I'll draw the line at racism.
No, you said make room for more racism, please. Who are actually the worst band? Because it isn't Nickelback.
Worst band.
Because how you remind me, gets better and better in time.
But is it worse? It's still technically quite not. Obviously, any X Factor band came out.
They don't count.
That's what I mean. So what's the bottom line?
The worst band. I mean, there's got to be bands with like Lost Profits.
Yeah,
That doesn't count. You can't use that. Or those other guys. I mean, can you imagine their
So
life?
it has to be based solely on music, not on what their deeds.
I've got to say though, like the bandmates of Ian Curtis, they're like, oh, you had no idea, did you? All right. Turning a blind eye, were you? Boy George is one person. He's a bit of a dick, though, isn't he?
Club. They're not the worst band ever.
Worst band ever.
So,
Mike, remind me who you like.
who is
The thing is, like, again, there's so many categories. We can just pick a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
But then, are we trying to think of a band that's actually?
I'd have to go and check my Facebook.
Substantial.
I think Facebook must still have somewhere my favourite band from when I was 17. Surely, like my about these bands. I'll find it.
I'd love to know.
It's all like there's something you add when you first joined Facebook. It's still on here. It's just so buried. Avatar.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's in there somewhere. I remember seeing it. And being like, oh, that's still in there.
What is?
Like all that shit you'd put in like favourite.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Steve had the right idea, honestly. Like, there's so many embarrassing things that I wrote on Facebook. Nothing illegal, though.
You're about education.
I know, but let's look into that Yanamon, and let's determine who the worst really is.
So, I mean, I know me and Chris have fondness for them, but Limp Bizkit,
No.
probably not a terrible shout.
Nah,
Not the worst band.
Are they?
Are they not?
It's pretty offensively bad.
Mm.
Lyrically, it's truly
Not-
terrible.
Yeah.
How dare you, Steve?
It's that thing though, if they do what they say on the tin, they didn't aim to be anything more than what that is. It's kind of not really,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mike Borland wanted to take the sample about Radiohead at one point.
Yeah, and then he left, and then guess who came crawling back?
Go crawling back to them. It's true.
No, poor timing, Steve. Limp Bizkit have just had a resurgence. I don't know where you've been, but
I don't know what you're on about. Okay, so Limp Bizkit are off the table.
all these gnomes from the front.
everyone else is just great.
Yeah, that's the problem. Every other band other than Limp Bizkit and Nickelback are the best bands ever.
What's up?
Come on, Mike, you can do that up there.
Have you found that list yet, Mike? I just need some inspiration.
No, I know. It's going to be so embarrassing. I can't wait to see it. I just don't know where it is.
Well, just go and check your CD collection.
Cleopatra? No, wait, not Cleopatra.
Wow.
Who's the Irish one? The Irish one.
Bewitched.
The Irish
Wars.
Bewitched, yeah.
They're not
Bewitched.
bands, they're pop acts.
Oh, they're a band.
Well, they're not a band.
They were awful.
They're a group. Why? Where's this come from, Steve? On the day that we lose Sinead O'Connor, you want to attack the last great living Irish
Well, that's the thing, right? She's spinning in she is spinning in a good now. Now that she's dead.
I've heard Dave Matthews Band get a list of that. My brother loves them.
It's not a bad shout, though, is it?
Loves them.
Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, the top 20.
They're mocked in community quite a lot. So it's good fun.
Yeah, but you should have heard Dave Matthews' diss album Back at the show community.
I think he's in it, actually.
What was Big
Oh, no, Steve's hit it on the head. Steve's hit it on the head. The worst band is the Libertines. Purely because of Enemy trying to establish them as like the new fucking Beatles or something.
They have that one good song with Mikening. I don't quite like that.
What? Which song?
Some good songs.
Spiders.
You know the one, yeah.
Mike, I've heard you sing before. Could you?
I'm for hero. I don't know what Mike's singing to go.
There's a bit has a harmonica breakdown at the end. It's great.
Don't Look Back Into the Sun.
It's definitely in that area.
It's Don't Look Back Into the Sun.
In that area, isn't it?
Mike, react. It's Don't Look Back Into the Sun.
Yeah, that's the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not really.
Audition person. It's not shocking.
Ace of Base is up there. Well, then I'm not reading that list, Janimal. Put an Ace of Base on her. I Saw the Sign. All That She Wants.
Rasmus.
And all their other hits.
Rasmus. Great shout.
It's that 2004 era, the Rasmus, Darkness, like, come on, there's a lot in there. It's got to be somewhere.
Darkness, definitely not. That first album was great.
There's got to be some metal bands that are just, some metal music is truly
well,
atrocious.
you guys don't know Falling in Reverses, so I can't obviously talk about them.
Are they bad, are they?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If you're gonna Creed. No. Rolling. Right. Oh, hold on. The Animal. Do you mean Creed is the #1 worst band according to the Rolling Stones, or Creed is the #1 worst band according to the Rolling Stone, the magazine?
Got to be the second one. I can't imagine Jagger and passionate about slagging off.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I think the worst band is. I don't like My Sacrifice.
Who doesn't like My Sacrifice? Well, yeah, that kind of like that Christian metal bands are going to be, like POD and all. They're all going to get.
Yeah, but they were the crossover ones.
People thought like Evanescence, but I can't see that. There you go.
Well, ever since I saw that video the other day of the instruments singing Evanescence in one of your favourite bands.
Oh yeah, that was great. I mean, why would Rolling Stone magazine completely destroy their journalistic integrity by saying something so silly?
Silly.
So silly.
Just so damn silly.
Wet Leg?
Oh,
come on, let me never go at you, mate. You're all right.
Well, they were good live.
They're fine.
Definitely not Pulp. That was just in there.
No one. We've got to bring some scientists into this. We need to do like equations and stuff.
Well, yeah. I think the size, like the reach and size of the band really played into part. Because like it's easy to mention a band that's done nothing, but then it's got to be some band. But I just Pantera. I don't even know.
Oh no!
I've been booted again.
Dropped again. And obviously we lose Mike as well.
Pantera as much. It's like, well, we're not. How dare you?
We've got to. I was just going to say.
11 o'clock as well.
Someone else should. Oh, it's 11 already.
Yeah, it does. This game's not a quick game, is it?
Let's say.
You guys been booted too.
Someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we also lose you from the chat, Mike. So what's happening to your laptop?
I don't know. It's the internet, so I've got a new router as well, but it's still not great.
We're going to go backwards here. Percentage. What's it currently saying? The percentages.
Let me get to it. Here we go. 92 is exactly we're exactly there. We're not saying anything, are we?
Okay, that's not so bad.
Oh, Dara O'Brien. Fuck me.
He's not even in a band.
No, but he's also.
Imagine that bulldog git.
Oh, he's just at the PlayStation event as well, and I don't know. I just think he's a bit shit. Yeah,
what? Video games.
What's happened now?
What? Oh, Dara O'Brien, average.
Well, he's a real person, Chris. You can't use that. You can't use that.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I'm coming directly at Dara O'Brien. Be funnier. Be
I
funnier.
don't find Dara O'Brien very funny at all, but
Be funnier, you
I
hack.
think he seems like a very nice person.
Yeah,
so
that's
he's
what I
fine.
mean,
He's
yeah.
fine. That's fine by me.
Not
Oh,
funny,
nice
it's-
people. Oh, yeah. Oh, give him the comedy. Give him the BAFTA for comedy because he was helping an old lady across the street.
Damn
No.
right.
And
Did
let-
it
He trip her up on the way.
I want to joke about it. Well, Nickelback is the second one. This is the Rolling Stone list. Nickelback, Limp Bizkit. Number 4, Hanson. One of the Hanson boys.
That's-
Oh,
these are
Mike.
really-
You're going to love number 6, but it's not the reason. It's not why you would think. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait. The Animal. Have you misprinted? Because you've written number 5, Nirvana. Is this what? Number 5.
Wait,
What?
Rolling Stone magazine would put Nirvana as the 5th worst.
Number
band.
6, Hootie and the Blowfish, Mike.
Hootie and the Blowfish. I only know them from.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally the only. Well,
Chris, you remember it.
Hanson. Oh,
There's-
so. Mbop.
Look how
Oh,
clean it looks.
Mbop. Mbop's a little positive. Again, they're a pop group. I want a band who have like really displaying their artistry, you know, like the reason why we like Samurai Cop and The Room, because they're genuine attempts at producing good art and it fails spectacularly. I want a band who have written their songs and poured their heart and soul into it and only made garbage. God, sorry, who has voted for Nirvana as the 5th worst band of all time?
That's bonkers. What's happening there? That is.
Oh, look at the beautiful... I've been so up close to the fountain, and now
Yeah,
I'm
that's
spawned far away from it. It's
It looks
looking
really good.
amazing.
We need to get up there though. All the damage up there. Where's our ladder?
What's the damage?
Ladders over here.
The
You,
damage?
you can get up from the outside gnomes.
I know,
Bush.
but I want to go the ladder.
Spin Doctors?
Bush.
There you go.
Roger Federer's best friend, Gavin Rossdale. How dare they?
Spin Doctors? Who doesn't... Everyone loves a bit of Two Princes, don't they?
I mean, Nirvana. We can't move on from this. That's disgraceful.
The problem is, Jan, I take it you have no follow-up information, unfortunately, as to why Nirvana...
Have
I
been
think-
slammed as one of the worst bands.
Were Nirvana like, you know, because back in the day, Steve, do you remember the Enemy just hated the Red Hot Chili Peppers? And would write stuff like, oh, new Chili Peppers album this week. Not that it's going to be any good from these California funk shysters. That was like basically word for word one of the things they said. Maybe there was a long-term beef between Rolling Stone and Nirvana that we don't know about.
Oh,
But music,
Well, I mean-
music journalism, apart from
so
that,
good.
apart from that Guardian,
That's what I mean.
apart from that Guardian journalist who you sent me that review they did of that Ellie Goulding song that time, which I really enjoyed. Saying that she's gone. No, you go.
Like Nirvana's a band that, like, if anything, I just as older, I enjoy it more and more. Like, it's so good.
Even if you only just like obvious songs, that's enough.
No, it's not enough. Mike.
And that's the thing. As a fan, then you just when you jump into like Incesticide and it's so good. They're just so good. Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous from Rolling Stone.
I don't like the obvious songs. You still would think they're incredible. So I don't know how you come to the conclusion.
I know, but let's also check out their other songs apart from Teen Spirit.
So that's what. Yeah, we're on the same side. I love it.
I know, but again,
We all love Nirvana. We all appreciate that. You know,
one of the worst.
bands ever.
Again, not my cup of tea. Again, but these are this is what I'm talking about now. Music journalism. It's so music is one of the most subjective. Well, a lot of things, everything is, isn't it? But music speaks to your soul, right? And then you read like what another journalist said, and they don't like it. They're like, well, that makes no difference to me because it sets my soul on fire.
Obviously, I don't agree with this, but if it was most overrated, you could at least there's a case to be made for any band that's overrated, right? But worst is just, I mean,
Bizarre.
I hope this is all a fantastic little troll from whoever. From
And they
who
ranked
posted the list.
worse than Who's on the Blowfish.
Yeah.
They wrote Nevermind.
This is what we're saying. They ranked worse than Who's on the Blowfish.
I would
Lounge Act.
I kind of hate Drake, apart from but then Hotline Bling.
I think a lot of people don't like Drake though. I think he's kind of considered a bit cringe. Isn't he?
No, but he's also. But then everyone. But now music all sounds like him.
He's a big star, certainly.
His Sunday conversation was very funny, so I can't. But you know, Kendrick said he used a ghostwriter. What the fuck happened?
He's a ghost.
Yeah, that's what Kendrick accused him of. I'm your boy. That's what your boy. Kendrick's your boy. See,
He's my boy.
I didn't say it. Kendrick, your boy said it.
Well, he probably did. Kendrick said it. It's not true.
Yeah.
He wouldn't lie to us.
No.
People's
Panic at the
palate.
Disco. Panic at the Disco is a great shout for worst band, Daniel.
What about my
Yeah, not being your category of like boring artistic
My
songs.
Chemical Romance?
Oh no, actually, that said.
Oh, Steve, what a great shout. My Chemical Romance.
And they're really popular as well.
Yeah, they're popular
I've
and
never been able to understand.
they're
Yeah.
con men, basically. They're basically con men because they present. They've got like the emo image, but like if you look at the notation, the chords, the song structure, their songs the band they sound most like is Status Quo.
That's great.
It's like man, when you go back and listen to it, and then like you got all these fucking people coming up a few years below me going, oh, Black Parade, masterpiece, and it's not.
It's the new Dookie.
I do like that.
I knew I liked you for a reason, you animal. Good stuff. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't get up a ladder. You probably shouldn't listen to my opinion about anything.
That is tricky. Once I'm up there, though, never stop.
But then the thing is, like, there is a song from every band that we've listed that I would like one or two. Like, I'm not for My Chemical Romance. I say I'm not okay or Dead from Guitar Hero 2. Yeah, I'm not a fan of 30 Seconds to Mars either, Animal. But again, The Kill, I am a big fan of. So, you know, it's more Jared Leto's terrifying cults.
There's some banging Panic at the Disco songs in Beat Saber. Tell you what. Tell you what. Oh, there's more metal up here, guys. It's happening. Oh.
Yeah, and again with Panic at the Disco, obviously that one about closing the goddamn door.
Yeah.
Also, I've got to shout out 9 in the Afternoon because it was the really easy song to get 100% on bass in Rock Band for that trophy. Remember?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh. Oh my god. My hearing is fucked.
I missed the gold bit. I didn't run any more. It's very exciting. I'm going back to long. Yeah, did a good job on there, but still, I'm trying to basically make sure we don't have that annoying 1% yet.
Oh, thanks for that conversation, everyone. I had a lot of angst to get out today, and most of it's gone. But yeah, again, that kind of I like to hear passion in my music, and Drake is that kind of like, you know, I recorded this sort of at the back of the bus on the way to work. God's plan. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. Well, at least you've apologized, Drake. Thank you. It's a start. And again, Hotline Bling. That was set the world alight, didn't it?
Did that. Then so did Gangnam Style. So
You don't like Gangnam Style?
I don't not like it, but I wouldn't say it was good.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, it just stacks up to the Mike Power is racist claim. Watches TV shows featuring all white people. Likes a novelty song when it's recorded by a white person, but not Gangnam Style.
As
Why do you hate all Korean music, Mike?
Well, that's certainly a stretch, isn't it? Not being enamoured with Gangnam Style.
Blackpink. Why do you hate them? BTS are pretty popular, Mike. But why do you? But you describe them all as criminals. Why would you say that?
Oh,
Well,
God.
it's confusing. I know back at BTS is behind the scenes. It's very confusing.
Did you see that X? It was like someone had posted a picture of it. It was like can you stop using BTS for anything that isn't the Korean band BTS? It was really funny.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was really
Was it actually serious or was it?
Well,
Oh,
you
who knows?
never can tell, can you? But either way, it's brilliant.
It's either great joke, satire, or it's funny that someone got so angry about it.
Sometimes I think that some of the stuff that's sent us into a tizzy over the years that we've just absolutely believed. I was wrong about Mike. He does know good comedy. That was a great time to do that. Yeah, I just think maybe everything that I've seen online and believed to be someone's genuine opinion,
Yeah,
you know, like everything Elon Musk has said and done, maybe it's all just a joke.
Big satire. Just a really expensive joke.
Certainly
I've got
is.
so much money. I'll control the world.
Own the limit, mate.
I like some Cardi B stuff.
Own in lives.
I like some Cardi B stuff.
We have been owned for a while.
Zeets.
But I know as I sit here, you guys all think, oh, look at this typical Cardi B. And when's he going to talk about Cardi B some more?
It's every episode.
Why doesn't Sky
around
ever
this
shut
time.
up? No, episode, we can say episode. Do you know guys have done about 600 streams?
Wow, that's amazing.
It's too many.
Mike, it feels like this stream's been going on around that long now.
Again, there goes. This is our,
This
this is our best effort. We've been systematic. We've been dogmatic.
Hydromatic.
We've been hydromatic.
dramatic.
No, we've been grease lightning, haven't we?
We're going to absolutely clean this up in every sense of the word.
Do you reckon?
Oh yeah. We're not going to have that annoying like. What the fuck
I'm
that
sure
was.
we will. Always do.
I don't
There's
know.
always-
I've been checking down below. We are cleaning the whistle down there.
Sharp
Oh,
as a
wow.
thistle.
Best in Westminster.
Mike, you'd be able to communicate with Steve and I on a higher level if you watched The Simpsons over and over and over again.
Watch all the Simpsons there, and all of our friends. You can then be friends with all of our friends.
Aw, so nice.
All we talk about.
They took Taylor Swift off the #1 charts. Yeah, she needs to be knocked down a peg or two.
Swifty, are you not a Swifty?
I just think don't charge your fans that much money to go see you live. Hey,
How much does she charge?
too much, baby. Too much. And she's not the only one.
Hey, they all
Not the only
do.
one.
I think that, yeah.
But again, like I said, the free pass that J.K. Rowling gets from several people. Not saying you would give her a free pass, Mike. No, you do support her work still. I think she gets too much of a free pass because her art's not good enough to get her a free pass, and Taylor Swift is not.
I said, this seems a bit unfair to lump them in the same category.
I was going to say, what's Taylor Swift's?
Yeah.
She seems quite
That's
nice. She seems quite,
That's
mean,
why I
sure,
said
she's-
her art. That's why I said her art. I just think her
Might
songs
do.
aren't worth that much money.
She doesn't have a problem with slavery and stuff in her, and anti-Semitism and stuff from what I know in her art.
Dude, I take it, Mike, you didn't watch that long Harry Potter video.
I did, yeah, I watched it a while ago.
Ah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And still, you read the books to your kids.
Actually, I
Pull
don't.
me up, pull me up.
I didn't catch any of that.
Dales has fallen well off the Harry Potter. We're going to all the wrong
Grown out of it, has he? I didn't even think about the goblins being anti-Semitic, right? But then I was like, oh yeah, they really, really are.
Yeah.
And then
It's just it's so much to dislike.
do you know what I was thinking the whole time watching that video? That time J.K. Rowling replied with, oh, just counting my money and I don't care, I'm too busy counting my millions, or whatever she said that time.
Well, I like it when her, like, some random person, like some, celebrity on Twitter, this sports will be like, oh, attacking the greatest author of our generation now, are we, everyone?
Oh. Read
Now,
more book. Got to read more book. And that's coming from someone who's only read Harry Potter.
Those aren't the only
Right.
books you've read, Mike, come on.
Scroll down.
You must have read the odd Buffy novelisation, come on.
Is there no Uncharted novelization?
There will be. Actually, I did used
Should we start a book club?
Oh,
you know
that
what?
would
I did used to read a couple Buffy books. This is quite all usually focused on Oz. That was all good. Enjoyed that.
I remember
Is
Mike, you
that
said
Seth
to me,
Green?
Yeah.
You had a New Year's resolution, Mike, didn't you, once to read a book a month?
The first month went very well. I read half the book.
Yeah, you didn't get past January.
What was the book?
Can't remember.
Is that the one I recommended to you?
Probably, yeah. It was really good.
The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde.
I'm going to say, 99%, guys. What's happened? You guys are flying.
How brief was it though, Steve?
Considering it comes his life, it's brief. Starts with a quote, a Galactus quote, so I thought Mike would love it.
Oh, yeah, I did love that.
Ticket prices are way too high. I was looking to go see Bruce Springsteen and the decent seat prices were $1,600.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, yes, it is possibly unfair for me to single out Taylor Swift, but I always see the news stories about Taylor Swift's ticket prices, and when you've got that much cash, and you've got fans who don't have that much cash.
But do they? But I'm going to also go to the assumption that they all sell out completely.
Of course they do.
So is this, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't actually know. I said that. I don't know.
She can justify it very
Well,
easily.
okay.
I mean, it's like, you know,
Okay.
I mean, she's Taylor Swift, isn't she?
Guys,
The
we're not-
Swifties.
It's going to ping any moment, just so you all know ready for this.
If it pings as we do the top of Pitch Guy's hat, that'd be the most incredible thing ever.
I thought that was
I
it.
don't think it will, though. I think we'll have something down below somewhere.
Yeah,
which
always
is-
something down below.
I'm trying to stop it. 99% feels good. It's basin, definitely around the edge of the basin.
Says a lot that of all the songs we've discussed, 9 in the Afternoon is the one that's sleeping in my head right now. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Obviously, COVID is a factor, but it's also a knock-on effect of us all downloading music illegally back in the day.
Bizarre.
I mean, I didn't.
Damn
but-
you. No.
Well,
I don't even know what a Napster is.
No.
And
Did
you
you
and
use
you
that
and you
somewhere?
come in here and slag off Limp Bizkit, Steve. They were the first song I illegally downloaded.
I think mine might have been It Wasn't Me. Shaking.
Just call me on the counter. No way. Can't have been.
It was one of my first ones. Yeah.
No.
I knew that.
My second
New
one
Radicals
was.
one of them. I remember getting that one quite early.
My second.
Only get what you give.
New Radicals was like 3 years before that. But you were
Yeah,
like,
I know. This is just like one of these songs. I was like, I'll download anything. What's that amazing song?
the music
Like,
in
know,
you. Yeah, a bit of a banger.
that was it holds. No one's dominating them for worst band of all time, I'm sure.
How am I supposed to stay on the top of this? Oh, there we go. Oh, brilliant. Oh, yeah.
Get what you get.
Here in Phoenix, Taylor Swift sold out a 50,000 seat stadium. Yeah. 2 nights. But yeah, I mean, you know.
Michael Jackson, he did 50.
Michael Jackson.
Real stuff.
But you know, Taylor Swift, she's hardly the female Elvis, is she? I mean,
Oh, the gnome statue popped.
so did.
She's not the female Elvis, no.
Alright, what am I missing then? Clean.
That would be
Outer walls, outer wall caps.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, outer walls, Christ.
Oh, Mike,
So
the
what-
golden things. I thought those were your.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
come on now.
That's an outer wall decoration. Outer wall caps. There's an outer wall that's not been done.
All these little gnomes on the edge, on here, all clean. 'Cause they
Outer
were
wall,
bloody.
outer wall caps were at the top of the outer wall. Yeah, not on the inside. I'm checking inside.
Just keep on tapping the right button and see the right D-pad if anything flashes.
Oh yeah, is that the one?
Yeah, that's your button.
Tapping or
I
holding?
Found the outer wall cap here. It's over here.
So Michael,
There it is. Oh wow, we missed a lot of it. Oh. There we go. Outer clap cleared. What else we got? We've got one outer wall, another outer wall cap, outer wall pillar. It's all where we started, guys. We missed loads. I flashed the cursor. on
upper
the-
basin walls.
Do you want to go for upper basins then?
Ash, how you doing? Ash, how's your mum doing?
It's upper basin. I mean, I'm gonna assume that's up.
Oh, outer wall. Where is it? I saw it.
Well, I've got it.
This ladder is tricky.
We'll have to do a stream sometime where we get everyone in the chat. Although that is in the voice chat, Yanimal. Although that is the more people you have in a voice chat, the more everyone
We
talks
could do
at
a
the same time.
thingy.
There's just two guys.
Gothic or
guys.
I mean,
base.
this is Mike after years of training. We put in the work for this stream. We podcasted.
He's put a team together here.
We podcasted for many years just for this stream to be better.
Oh, yes.
She came off oxygen. Oh, Ash, I'm so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. I've been thinking about it.
There's one metal bit up top. A decoration.
Michael Jackson was an awful.
So we've got upper basin decoration and upper basin walls. That's all I'm seeing. But
Yeah,
I don't see. So how upper? Do we reckon it's at the very top?
Yeah,
or-
it's right at the top. It's the top layer. I just can't find this decoration. Where are you, mate?
upper basin decoration.
Decoration. I got it. This guy here.
Hang on. And there's a wall there as well. The wall's here.
Where? There it is. I see it. It's tiny. Where?
Yes.
Good.
Does it not extend?
No. We've got to grab the ladder. Important things to do still.
Where's the
Don't leave a
victory?
job half done.
Back to the van. Come on, everyone. Who's got the keys?
Where's the victory screen?
Ladder.
Oh, the ball! I see the ball!
Wall. Alright, I'll put the ladder in the van. This is my favourite bit. Fair enough. I like this. This is a silly little thing.
Oh.
I'm happy to just continually randomly do one of these every 5 months or something.
I'll tell you what, it's a great game to talk during.
True.
Talking.
Um,
Where do we put the ladder down?
A big old Gartic stream, Andrew Monkey.
I
Yeah,
will
I'm calling you
endeavour.
Andrew Monkey again. Yeah.
I'll endeavour to complete the Lara Croft mansion because that must be a lot of fun.
Nice. What am I gonna?
I think
Right,
I've
let's
screwed my
just see.
controls. I can't seem to. Oh, there we go.
Bigfoot's still striking again. Thought maybe we'd been here so long, we'd captured him.
Yeah, we can spray each other. It's just a bit of horseplay.
Just
Uh,
That's
yeah, we got.
annoying, isn't it?
Did you guys want to do a Gartic phone stream again soon?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I always enjoy that, especially if Andrew Monkey's involved.
I'll
Was
send you
that the
guys.
monkey who suggested it?
It's like, doing it with Michelangelo. Not the turtle, Mike. Can all be like.
We were systematic, guys. I'm watching the time lapse now.
Oh, yeah, we go and see the time lapse, do we?
Yeah,
No,
must be
of course.
nice.
I'll send it to you.
This is cool. I like this.
This is
Good. We did a
cool.
very good job.
We did.
What's
Again,
this ladder doing back here? I'm supposed to try to put it back in the van. Can you put the ladder in the van?
I don't think so, mate.
The way you're carrying it is great.
Go in the van.
Well, it folds, Steve. It folds up.
If it just goes back, look, press the right trigger and it just goes back there.
No,
We'll
was
never
that?
leave.
I thought it was the other one. Oh right,
This is
yeah.
like-
I booted into the Final Fantasy. It did look really cool in there. Very, very high tech.
Huh? New Final Fantasy.
The Final Fantasy DLC in this.
Oh right.
It'll be
Well,
fun, I think.
I don't know.
We can just make up loads of stuff, lore. that
Make up our own
none
lore.
of us know anything. We can be like, oh, that's of course where Cloud drops his chewing gum.
First kill there.
It's where Aerith
That's right.
lived forever. Right
Yeah,
here.
that's where Sephiroth got his hair dyed.
Had a very
Great.
small sword, in fact.
Yeah. Famously, when Sephiroth famously said,
I am your
Death.
father.
I have become death.
I have become. Mike, are we going to see either one of them?
Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I could do Oppenheimer. I'm seeing Barbie at work tomorrow. I could do Oppenheimer.
Who's going to see Barbie with me?
I might at some point. If it stays in the cinema as well. If we're going in a few weeks, maybe.
I do
Once
kind
things
of.
have
I
died
do
down.
kind of want to do the double bill.
Yeah, me too.
I want, obviously Oppenheimer first. So you got the.
Yeah, I think it's mad the way around. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen more people suggest the other way around, and I'm like, yeah, you want the
It's just
light-hearted finish, not leave.
Yeah.
Well,
the
life's not
lighter.
worth living, is it?
Red Letter Media did a great video on it. I posted it. You may or may not have seen it. Oh, thank you, Mike.
I'm cleaning a Final Fantasy bike.
You sure are.
You'll get us ready for in 5 months' time when we next play it. You'll be ready for it.
Are we done? Is that the stream?
Stream, I think.
So,
That's the whole
stream.
thing.
The X stream, that'll be what? It'll be
Oh, yeah.
when Thingy buys it, Musk.
I think he's already bought it, mate.
So you've done that.
He's already bought Twitch. Shit.
Oh, Twitch. He went on Twitter to like.
He doesn't
Yeah, we'll
need it
change to
because
X
X is
stream,
going to be the app that does everything, and obviously, fucking bellend. Like he wants it to He wants people to do bank transfers on it. It's like, what? You've done that. You did that. That was PayPal. What you?
I saw that great tweet like it's 2032. I've just said that I don't like racists. My bank has been closed. They closed my bank account. It's just like, you can't have that shit all connected. That's terrifying.
Well, it's a right wing. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to be back tomorrow with AEW Fight Forever. I'm going to be grinding on a little bit of ranked match mode, and don't forget subscribe for Sunday Devil May Cry 5 for Eric Omega.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's hope so.
It is.
Let's hope so. Mike, Steve, thank you for your time.
Well,
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
And everybody, you take care. He's been Mike. He's been Steve. Don't forget the Joker. Remember, the final event is the Eliminator. Red Dead Redemption is next weekend, Yanimal. Next weekend. Devil May Cry this weekend. Red Dead Redemption 2 next weekend. So don't worry about it. It's coming. And I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Good night.